Hey guys, you're at the Watchmen Way, March 4th, 2020. Volatility in the markets. Uh, Stock market was up almost 1,200 points today, 1173. Same thing happened in '07. Same thing happened in 1929. Same thing happened in '87. Virtually every collapse, recession starts like this. It's a sure sign we're there, guys. I mean, the economic news around the world is horrific. It's horrible. I just posted a video, Epic Economist, I think, that's pretty good. It kind of talks about the Chinese side of this deal, which is the main side, right? Uh, the virus, the virus. Uh, this is from Dan Brown, who's a pretty famous author. His book, Inferno. The only. Oh, only one form of contagion travels faster than a virus, and that's fear. And isn't that appropriate for what we're seeing right now? It's like they kind of know, the powers that be, what our triggers are. And this stuff is making people go nuts. It's crazy. It's a flu. LAX screener tests positive. New York City reports another 5 cases. So now they're up to 11 in New York City. Dr. Fauci says up to 20% of patients could require hospitalization. So up to 20%, which means it could be 5% or 1%, up to 20%. You see how they word these things? Let's see, it's not going to be 20%. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near 20%. This is a flu. Now they got people who have survived it are coming out saying, it's no big deal. It's the flu. The people who had it are saying this. POTUS is going to sign an emergency virus package for $8.3 billion. Got to play the game. California reports its first death. So one of the biggest states in the union just had its first death. It's not what they say it is, guys. This is all a false flag, trying to destroy the economy. Blame it on the virus. Pence says U.S. death toll. The U.S. death toll climbs to 10. Oh my God. Listen. It's horrible that 10 people died, but come on. They're going to bring down the worldwide economy with this thing. And I'm not complaining. I mean, it has to come down. It was going to come down. China didn't want to take the hit, so they pushed out this virus. And I've said for a while now, I'm not going to be surprised if China, Russia, and America were working together on this. They've all have gold-backed currency. They all knew this was coming. It would make perfect sense. Put the virus out, blame it on, let that crash the economy, blame it on the virus. Everybody dodges a bullet. President Trump dodges a bullet. China dodges a bullet. It's a virus. Nothing you can do about it. All right. Italy finally confirms school closures. Jet fuel prices dive amid stalling aviation industry. Global tourism bust is imminent. Now here we go. Now we have to ramp it up a little bit because people are starting to understand that this really isn't much worse than the flu. So now the mainstream's got to ramp it up. So this is the next one. Scientists discover more aggressive strain of virus responsible for 70% of current infections. So now we got a worse one to worry about. Really? What's it going to be? 1.9% mortality rate? It's unbelievable. Here's the fear, guys. Wealthy New York suburb gripped by hysteria after local family diagnosed with a virus. My God. The Wuhan seafood market. So this is where the supposed to be ground zero for the virus, right? This seafood market, Wuhan seafood market. The problem is it's less than 1,000 feet from the lab that they traced the virus to. Jesus, come on. They got to be able to cover their tracks better than that, guys. Google, this is kind of on the election, but Google refuses to run President Trump and Bernie Sanders ads. These guys are going down. Google, Amazon, Facebook, Twitter, they're all going down. Executive Order 12/21/17. Any corporation or individual involved in human trafficking or corruption can have their assets seized. They're all going to have their assets seized. And then we got the Biden investigation going on in Ukraine. Say goodbye to Uncle Joe for the 2020 election. Creepy Joe is going down. Way before November. What does this all mean? It means you better have extra food, extra water, medical supplies, ammo, physical silver, and Litecoin. The economy is collapsing. It's not a question anymore. I've been saying for several weeks now that the damage has already been done. And there were several articles that came out today that said the damage has already been done. It's too late. China's finished. They can't recover from this. The world can't recover from it. China's a ghost town. In the top 3 economies in the world, you can't have that. Because, again, as I said last night, it's a domino effect. Because now, all of the factories around the world that are waiting for parts from China are shutting down. Because they've run out of the parts that they normally get from China, and they can't finish their assemblies. It's over, guys. It's just a matter of when they tell us. Is it going to be when the banks close? Is it going to be when they declare the reset? I don't know for sure, but it's soon. I think it's any day or week. We're not talking. I don't think we're even talking 2 months down the road. I just don't know how they can do it. They're at the end of their ropes. They have printed about all the money they can print. They can't really pour too much more into the economy, and it's not even working anymore because they just got the Fed to dump, basically 0.5%, which is a big drop for them. Usually they go quarters, and the market dropped 800 points or whatever it was. Now we get this crazy up and down where, nobody knows what to do. Do we buy? Do we sell? That's the precursor to the consumer confidence just tanking. That's where we're at right now. So I don't think we get to the end of the month. You know, they're talking about, the rumor is that there's going to be a gold-backed currency put out on the 30th. That would fit. You know, they say maybe that Obama's going to go down on the 12th. The timing fits. It's close, guys. Don't procrastinate. Litecoin was less than $61 this evening. Going to be worth $3 million in 4 years. What are you waiting for? This is a gift from God. Don't disrespect God's gift. Take advantage. If you don't, you're going to kick yourself for the rest of your life. Trust me, you will. Because you're passing up millions for less than $100. Heck, you put $100 in, what is that? That's going to be over $4 million for $100. Could get you back $4 million. Are you crazy? I mean, where are you going to get those kind of odds? You know, greatest transfer of wealth in human history is upon us. Take advantage of this. What has been taken from us is going to be returned sevenfold. It's coming, guys. The economy's coming down, and the transfer of wealth is going to happen. Then we're in man's greatest age. It's all good. Wait a minute. Let me make sure. Let me see what we got for questions here. Okay, questions. Chad, what's up? Rita, hello. Mike? David? Tessie, hello. James, what's up? Scott, how are you? Jeannie, hello. Yeah, this is all game planned out, guys. This virus deal. PSYOP. That's exactly what it is. Jeremy, what's up? Danielle, hello. Barb. Oh, and Danielle is the first one in our mentor program. Being mentored by me. Horror stories to follow. Yeah, what Scott's saying is exactly right. There are many people who've already had this thing and thought it was a flu and just went on, right? And they're fine. Tessie's in the Watchmen Way group. Oh, by the way, guys, all the Watchmen members, you need to get to join the Watchmen Way. So all Watchmen members should also join the Way, right? Our other page. Libby, hello. Barb, hello. Yeah. Load up on vitamin C, colloidal silver, bee pollen, and carbon 60 in olive oil, Barb. Barb, you need to Google carbon 60 in olive oil. Good and cheap carbon 60 in olive oil. You get it at Amazon. $18 for a 100 ml bottle that lasts you 1 week. Best antioxidant on the planet, bar none. Best supplement I've ever taken. It's what God showed me. So, check it out. Kathy, how you doing? Rita's sister came in from Berlin. Yeah, Germany has 14 confirmed cases, it looks like. Susan, how are you? David shared to 17 groups. Good job, David. Thank you. Christine, how are you? Joy, what's up? Mike is right. There is no coronavirus epidemic. It's a false flag. It's an engineered event. It's to cover the collapsing economy. They're giving us a big warning here, guys. It's like, hey, we're coming. Here comes a collapse. Wake up. I mean, Jesus. I keep saying I couldn't write a better script, guys. What do you want? It's like the red flags are up all over. Kerry's going down. Kerry's going to be executed for treason. Listen, almost everybody, the top 25 in the Obama administration, are probably going to be executed for treason. And more, it might be the top 50. Bush administration, pretty much the same thing. We know Bush 41 was executed for treason. McCain was executed for treason. This is all going to come out, guys. Hello, Dan and Clan. Tricky. I think Biden is not senile. I think Biden has Kuru disease. Remember what Hillary has? And was it Pelosi? I think Pelosi. Kuru disease. Kuru. Google it. It's from eating infected human brains. Think about that for a minute. Oh, yeah. I saw a video last night, guys. Mike's talking about it. Yeah, it might be the same video. A port rat. This guy, so normally when you go into a port like Oakland, there are containers stacked a mile high everywhere. And the traffic is crazy. You can't hardly get in and out. Ghost town. Very few containers. Nothing going out. Nothing coming in. Nothing moving. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. Wake up. Get prepared. Litecoin silver, food, water, medical supplies, ammo. We're going to have a party, Joy, sometime after the arrest. Maybe this spring, maybe this summer. But we're going to have one. We're going to have a Watchmen party. A Watchmen get-together. Probably going to be in Arizona now. Wasn't going to be in California. Probably Sedona. Nice place to go. Myra, how you doing? Pete, what's up? Mike's saying all the markets are out of bottled water, guys. Listen, everyone should be filling empty milk containers, empty soda containers with water. Doesn't cost you anything, and you'll have it if you need it. Just in case, because if the power goes, the water goes. And that's a bad scenario in a city. Danielle Kelly, how you doing? Barbara, hello. Susie, what's up? William, what's up? Yeah, Blomberg, I think, dropped out today, didn't he, guys? I thought I saw that Blomberg dropped. Um, Buddha Jeg or whatever his name is, he's gone. What do we got? We got Crazy Bernie and Creepy Joe. Really? Are you guys worried? Let's see. Tommy, let's see. No, you guys, no. Tommy's asking about Litecoin. Listen, Litecoin is $60.60 when I came on tonight. You can buy $10 worth of Litecoin if you want. So don't think you have to have $60. $25 could change your life. $25 would be over $1 million in 4 years, based on what some analysts have predicted. And I think those numbers are conservative, actually. So, $20, $25, $50, whatever you can do something. You'll be glad you did. It could change your life. $20 could change your life. Up to 61 now, guys. Litecoin. Elida, hello. Barb, hello. Christine's asking how much Litecoin is going to be 2024. I'm saying the analyst 4 or 5 years ago now said, and what they do is these economists, once something's been on the market for a little bit, they take, like, for instance, Bitcoin. They took how many are available. There's 21 million Bitcoin available in the world. That's it, 21 million. They look at the price when it opened. They look at the price a certain amount of time down the road, how fast it went up. And then with taking all these numbers, they can project into the future what it will be. So back, whatever it was, 3 or 4 years ago, this analyst said 12 million for Bitcoin, 6 million for Ethereum, and 3 million for Litecoin. When you run the numbers now, Litecoin will have the biggest return on investment of any asset in history, I believe. Because you pay 61 for it and it's worth 3. Or you can pay 10,000 for one Litecoin and have it be worth 12. Well, how many Litecoin can you buy with $10,000 or 9 or whatever it is today? A lot more than one. So it pencils out where Litecoin is what you want. That's why God showed me Litecoin. Same thing with silver. Silver's going to outperform gold at least 8 times. That's why you want physical silver instead of gold. God showed me physical silver. He showed me Litecoin. Showed me carbon 60. Showed me the economic collapse. Showed me the draining of the swamp. The exposure of the pedophiles. And then 6 weeks ago, called me to lead, and the Watchmen, to lead the revival of God's church, which is the church that Jesus taught 2,000 years ago, called the Way. The most pure form of religion in the world. Tell the truth every time. Do the right thing every time. Live your life in the service of others. Treat others with respect. No priest, no pope, no hierarchy. Everybody's equal. We don't spend our time in a church. We spend our time out in the streets, helping people, doing yard work, doing construction work, whatever's needed. Ending homelessness, ending hunger. That's what the Watchmen are going to do. And God clarified that we've always talked about paying it forward during the recovery. Well, God just clarified that. We're going to be paying it forward, doing all the things we plan to do, but designating that money as laying the foundation for God's church, for the way. It's all good, guys. You know, if you want to be a better person, if you want to live your life in the service of others, you're at the right place. God has showed me that the way will be the biggest religion in the world in 20 years. And the reason he wants it ready now is because the Catholic Church is coming down this year, 2020. The Catholic Church is coming down. From the inside, the Pope's going to resign. He's going to announce that 50% of priests are pedophiles. It's coming down from the inside. And God wants the hundreds of millions of Catholics that are looking for a new home. He wants the way to be their home. And we're going to take a lot from the Muslim religion and everything else out there, because you can't find a pure form of religion. Can't. I've put the challenge out. Bring it to me. There's nothing out there. When you look at the big picture, nothing compares to the way. And it's going to explode when this all goes down. Remember, guys, there's only 84 million Litecoin in the world. That's all. There's 7.5 billion people, and 64 million, ballpark, Litecoin have already been sold. So there's 20 million Litecoin, probably going to be the premium cryptocurrency in the world. 7.5 billion people. How long do you think they're going to last when this whole thing blows up? An hour, two? You probably won't be able to buy it for a few days at least. Silver the same way. You got to get it now, guys. Don't wait till this happens. Because if you can get it, instead of being like $18 for silver, it's going to be more like $100 and rising. If dealers will even sell it. Same thing with Litecoin. It's going to be $500, snap of a finger. Yeah, full of kids in the containers. Susie saying Verizon told her that they don't have equipment or parts. How about that? Alicia, how you doing? Buy America Made. Yeah, there's something. Danielle just mentioned chemtrails. I've noticed an uptick the past few weeks. Now it's nowhere near what it used to be, and they're different. These chemtrails, they're definitely different. They don't billow like the other ones did. They're more confined. I'm not sure what the deal is. You know, there's been rumors that they were going to be spraying some positive chemtrails. Listen, if President Trump's in charge, I'm not worried about it. But there's something going on. Again, you know, it could be a lot of things. I don't want to speculate right now because there's no sense in it. When I get it narrowed down, I'll definitely be talking about this. But something's going on. I don't think it's anything to worry about right now, but I'll keep you posted. So Danielle's asking, I think, about why they would use the virus. Is that what you're asking, Danielle? Why the globalist would use the virus? The if that's the question, the reason is to bring the economy down. Listen, China is huge on saving face. They don't like to be embarrassed. This is a huge deal to China. It's much better for China, and actually for POTUS also, if the virus is blamed for taking the economy down. Because if this hadn't happened, China couldn't have hung on for much longer. So I believe China, maybe with some help from the deep state, I don't know, that's a possibility. But think about it. You know, if nothing happens and it goes down because of China, that's like the worst thing that could happen to them in their minds. So it makes perfect sense. And that it came from a lab 1,000 feet from the ground zero. I mean, this is the lab that they use for bioweapons. It was named a couple of weeks ago. And now it's looking like, oh, yeah, that is where it came from. Ronnie, how you doing? Yeah, Schumer, Schumer's an idiot. He can say whatever he wants. He's gonna be in Gitmo soon. Irrelevant. Schumer's going down with the ship. He's going down, all right. Yeah, Jeremy, stick with silver. Stay away from gold. You're going to make more money on your silver than you will on your gold. Same thing, Litecoin to Bitcoin. Litecoin, silver. That's what you guys want. And ammo. If this thing went worst case scenario, and I don't think that's going to happen, but if it did, ammo would be as good as gold. But it's not going to go worst case, guys. Barbara, you go to Coinbase, coinbase.com. I will post a link in the comments section after I get off. And maybe Lisa or Danielle could post it now. The website, coinbase.com. That's where you buy your Litecoin. You also want to get a Ledger Nano S. It's a storage device like a thumb drive. That's where you're going to take your Litecoin out of Coinbase and put it onto your Ledger so it's more secure. Evelyn, how you doing? Joy wants to know how to get mentored. You sign up, Joy, with Danielle or Lisa. We'll get you signed up for the mentoring program. Kirby, what's up? The way is the way. Yes, Tessie, I believe Danielle is your mentor. The Pope is sick. Yes, he is. He's sick and he's a monster. And I think he's going to be executed for murdering children. Oh, I'll take care of you, Danielle. Don't worry. Mike, yeah. Almost a year ago. I had my stroke March 12th. March 12th. So what is that? Next week? It'll be 1 year. I've been in a study for hemorrhagic strokes. I don't think they don't even talk to anybody unless they survive a year, I think, because It's the least common, most deadly stroke. There's a 71% chance if you had a hemorrhagic stroke, you will be dead in 5 years or less. Um, so, but how am I doing? I'm doing awesome. I mean, you know, I'm not the same. I never will be, but compared to what I could have been, um, I was blessed. I've seen a lot of people that have had this kind of stroke, can't talk, half paralyzed, dragging a leg. Uh, Trust me, I'm thrilled to get by as good as I did, which basically partially blind on my left side. I lost 50 IQ points, some cognitive stuff. I don't process because of the damage in there. Just don't process as quickly as I used to. Um, but it's all good, guys. It's all good. Sandy, how you doing? David's got the chemtrails. Kathleen's asking about Q. Nothing since the 25th. Yeah, good question. Um, Things are going to pop soon. I'm kind of looking at the 12th. We'll see. That's when they say they're going to get Obama. Uh, David's got to go watch the Giants and Dodgers. It's been reported there was a shootout at the same place, same time the virus was released. That would be interesting. If anybody has anything on that, please post it and tag me. Shooting in China at the same time the virus was released. Wuhan, China. Wuhan, I think. Corey, what's up? Cousin Bill, what's up? Barbara, how you doing? Larry, wild man, how you doing? I am someone to be studied, that's for sure. Thanks, David. Thank you, Tessie. I'm hanging in there, Jeremy. You can't keep a cowboy down. Thank you, Angela. Okay, guys, that's all the questions. Um, 2 minute warning. Not much time, guys. Don't waste it. We've got to be smart about the time we have left. We have to use it wisely. Every person matters. We want to get every last one we can. We're changing the world, guys. Um, One person at a time. Let's keep doing that every day until this thing blows up. I'm tired, so I'm going to leave it there for tonight. Remember, fear not. God and President Trump are 1,000% control. I'll see you tomorrow night at 5 Pacific. God bless.